Hello, hello! Pizza Pax here, and we're back with Secret Lair Sunday, episode number 191. This week, we have special guest, Junji Ito, Foil-Etched edition. And since this was released in both English and Japanese, we've got 4 of the English version, 4 of the Japanese version. We're going to open both. So let's get started. Okay. Doing English first. And if you're ever curious, you can double check the back to see if they're in English or Japanese. It says packaging in English contains English, and then packaging in Japanese contains Japanese, or packaging in English contains Japanese, as you can see here. Okay. So, looks like we got a pair on the English side. Nope. Pair so far on the Japanese side. And 2 pair on the Japanese side. That's cool. Alright. Let's pull in and get started. Starting with English. Now, Junji Ito is a amazing artist, just a fantastic and world-renowned mangaka, just manga artist, and one of my favorite of all time, or one of my favorites of all time, rather. All right, starting things off, we have Carrion Feeder. Just the level of detail that he puts into things is amazing. Doomsday. I will say this is my preferred art for Doomsday. I love the Weatherlight art. It's one of my favorite cards of all time, but this is just amazing. Plaguecrafter. This art style just gives me chills. I love it. Thoughtseize. Just an amazing version of it. And then we have a separate promo, which is Basil Sliver. Of course, a reference to Basil Thrall. I will say this is one of the few secret layers where almost every card is viable. Plaguecrafter doesn't really see a ton of play anymore. Doomsday, of course, having an entire deck built around it in both Legacy and Vintage. And Thoughtseize, of course, being a staple for black. And Carrion Feeder is a staple for black in both pre-modern and Pauper. Next we have Dredgescape Sliver. Each sliver in your creature in your graveyard has unearthed 2. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Our third one. Carrion Feeder. Doomsday. I love that Doomsday so much. Such a great version of Doomsday. And because these are foil-etched, they are completely dead flat, and I love that. I wish they did more secret layers as the foil-etched instead of the standard foil, because these will be usable copies. Next we have Toxin Sliver. Nice. And our 4th English pack. Also, these play very well into the theme of the month, the spooky theme, which we will be having a break with next week because of the World Series and the theme that we're going with that. This is very much on theme. Alright, next for the Japanese version, or Japanese printings. This is one of the few secret layers that has 4 printings instead of just 2. It has English and Japanese in both foil-etched and non-foil. Doomsday. A Japanese version of Doomsday is fantastic. Plaguecrafter. Thoughtseize. Hey, Tangle Wire. Nice. I'll actually get to use this version in pre-modern, which is a format that I've recently gotten very deep into and have been enjoying quite a bit. I've also been catching up quite a bit on Junji Ito's work. So I bought several collections of their work, and I've also picked up some Japanese versions. They're exactly the same. I'm just familiarizing myself with text a bit, because I have been trying to pick up Japanese a little bit at a time over the last several years. In no way actively trying to learn it, just picking up a little as I go. Which is funny because I have traveled to Japan a few times. Just, I was able to limp along just English. Doomsday, Plaguecrafter, and Thoughtseize. Plague Sliver. Very nice. And our last one. I will say a nice thing about this specific set of secret layers being made up largely of staples is these will see play. With many secret layers, I don't end up playing them because I don't have anything to play them in. But these are going to replace the Doomsdays in my Vintage and Legacy Doomsday builds. And I will be retiring my Weatherlight copies. Leeching Sliver foil. Very nice. Did we get any duplicate slivers? Yeah, we got Basal Sliver twice. That's the only one we got twice. Weird. Alright, well, thank you for joining me on this adventure featuring Junji Ito. Again, absolute favorite mangaka of all time. I love horror manga or anime, and Junji just hits different. Yeah, as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm. Really helps us out, and I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.